Good day. I want to talk about the tips that can assist the mental and physical well-being of the elderly. And we have some of them. And one of those things is deep breathing. Deep breathing. This one will allow a older person at least to really to it will help him at least to have a relief of the mind. The person can just go out maybe under a tree, and that person sit comfortably and then hold his breath for about 5 or 10 minutes and then release it through mouth. We used to do this thing when we were in the primary school, when our teacher would just come out, oh yeah, breathe in, then breathe out. At least it will relax our muscle, and this one will help. Then stretching of our muscles too. An older person can sit comfortably on the chair and then just stretch his legs, at least to allow the muscle at least to feel relaxed, and that thing will help the older person at least to feel relaxed and then to have a good mental and physical well-being. Then another one is stretching. Stretching, like when you just hold your hands up, you raise your hand up, then your shoulder. Many a times we do some things like in the elderly's forum, the elders forum we used to attend. Many a times when they sat for a very long time, what we do is I will ask them to stand up. Then there's a song we used to sing. They say, my head, my shoulder, my nail, then my toe. That one will allow them, and then they can sing that one for about 3 or 4 minutes. So they will feel relaxed, and then you have them to sit down again. Then older person can do a sort of social activities. They can participate in social activities like maybe visiting a home, maybe older people's home. They can also help. There are some of these things when during my visit to one of the homes, there are some older people that are there, though they are clients there. But what they do is that the owners of the homes, they make use of them at least to assist other people, and this is helping them maybe than just to keep them sitting or maybe sleeping on the bed, and then they will be feeling that boredom of a thing. So I think this one is also part of it. Then they can volunteer too. They can volunteer in a home, yes, to do volunteering job. They can help to even scrub the ground, do some washes. This time around, we have some older people, maybe husband and wife. They are aged, but they still go to the kitchen together, at least to watch the plates. Even they have their maybe their mates around, but they just want to exercise their body so that they will not maybe have a sort of maybe cramp and their muscles, and this is part of the relaxation method too, at least to make use of their hands and then their legs too. Then they can also take a stroll. They take a stroll, they stroll around maybe their houses if it is dangerous for them to go maybe outside because of vehicles going up and down. Then they can do that in their compound, or they can even go to maybe a club house where they can do some maybe gymnastic exercise. Yes, this will happen. The ones that will not even maybe endanger their body. Yes, they can do that. In my area, I see some older people, at least they even maybe ride bicycles, maybe in an area that is not dangerous, where they don't have enough plenty of vehicles coming up and down. So they do that. It's still part of relaxation too. Then I've already talked about joining the club. Yes, they can join the club. At times, in the olden days, maybe in Yoruba tradition, they do maybe during relaxation period when they have come back from the farm, they go to the under the tree Then where they are playing Ayu, that is a local game. Then we have more than one like draft. Then more than one to have some maybe this what. So they can also do that one too. And you know, when you are playing that Ayu or Ludo or draft, yes, you'll be cracking jokes and they will forget concerning the problem they have been passing through. So this is also part of the relaxation method. Then they can also maybe be in touch with their children or grandchildren, maybe through Zoom or through video call, so that the one of their children, maybe the husband or the this thing, then they will call their grandchildren, then they'll be talking, how are you, all this thing now? Because by the time they are hearing from their children, they feel relaxed, and then this will help them. It will help them, and then that can even elongate their age again. Because there is one Yoruba adage that says, "Awotoba delay, oni ishumambe nishe." An idle hand is a devil workshop. So automatically, if you don't engage yourself in some things, then the devil can take charge of you. You know, when one is not reading, you are not playing anything. Yes, that is where, or that's how a negative thought will just set in, and then you start having so many bad thoughts in your mind, ruminating about the bad experiences, and that can lead to depression that can maybe send that person to the graveyard. So these are the things that will help the other people at least to feel relaxed, and then it will help them. Then again, they can come together like we have in this elders forum that we used to have, I think, the last Thursday of every month. That is when we have our meetings there. You see them coming up in their attires as if they are going for a party. No, they are not going for a party. They are just coming for that meeting, and then they listen to X Talk. In fact, so many things they cannot even maybe hear from the radio or maybe from the neighbor. They come there, and then we have these professionals that come with different topics, and Dr. Cadmus is in charge of that. We have them, maybe it can be social, it can be maybe part of these medical issues. Maybe they just call maybe a dietitian to come and give a health talk, a social worker to give health talk, then public health nurse in their various professionals. So that's what they do. And you see that they feel relaxed when they come. They play with each other and they make friends. You know, many of our oldies, their children, they are overseas, and then they just maybe put them in the care of the carers, and you just wake up in the morning, cook, eat, sleep again. But by coming to that place occasionally, it helps them. At least that is part of recreation. Then that will lead me to recreation again. Yes, it is good for the other people at least to recreate. Yes, we have so many recreation centers within Ibadan here. When I'm saying recreation club, I'm not talking about the one maybe you go there and just harm yourself with assorted drinks, but at least you get there, maybe you start reading novel, then you play golf, you play Ludo, or play any this scambo or this thing now. Yes, and then they meet with other people too, and you have many of them professionals, medical doctors, professors, lecturers. They do come. We have some of them at these Sabo here. I think that is I think long tennis is something at Sabo. So it's a part of this thing that can assist the older people too. Then again, going to church too, or maybe going to mosque too, can also help. In my own church, in our Malete Baptist Church, we have a program for the elderlies. When they come around 7 in the morning, we have a sort of kitchen for them. They go there, then they eat. Yes, they eat. We have a dietitian there that will just maybe select their the food for them so that it won't be harmful to their health. And then they will gist, they will talk before the Yoruba service starts. So that's just it. Then again, in geriatric centers there, they do come to us as social workers. Yes, they come to us. We allow them to enter our office. At times we follow them around. Then there are some, they will just say, okay, they want to buy some things maybe at any of the pharmacy centers. Yes, well, at times we won't ask them to sit down. And then we go, they do the errand for them. We want them to at least exercise a little bit. Then we follow them. We'll be working at their own pace. And then we go and come back. Then when they sit again, they talk. We talk to them. We discuss everything. In fact, some things they will not be able to even tell their children at times. They tell the social workers, and then we intervene in that. So there are so many things we can do to support the elderly, at least to have a sort of relaxation, and it will help. It will help. And my joy is that this thing is now maybe expanding now. So we thank the professionals for this good initiative. At least by this time now, even those who are not educated, they can even benefit from it. They can benefit from it. Like that elderly, the Elders Forum. As long as you are over 60, you are qualified. They won't say maybe you have a sort of qualification before you can join. No. But when you see all of them, you see that at least they are learned, they are educated. Even those who doesn't have maybe more than secondary school or primary school living certificate. In fact, they look fine, they dress fine, because they come every day to see their mates, and then they feel happy. And then they discuss together. Then gardening too is part of it. Gardening maybe around the house can also make an elderly at least to feel relaxed. When you have vegetable garden or something, maybe you can plant vegetable, you plant maybe garden egg. And good thing, we have modern style of planting things now. Some plant yam, maybe inside the bags now, and then they put it. You don't have to be owing it. You just, even the completed, you have done the concrete of your compound, you can look for sack, put very good soil, and then put the yam there, the tuber, and then you start maybe watering it, and it will germinate, and then you can harvest. So all this one can keep them, and then they will feel relaxed, so that they will enjoy at least the fullness of life physically and then mentally. Then traveling too is part of it. Yes, it's part of it. Some elderly now, there's a slogan, they say Omugo. Yes, there's Omugo, they do. We've been doing this thing, they are just giving it many names now. In Yoruba tradition, when your child puts to bed, yes, either the mother, paternal mother-in-law or maternal mother-in-law, you go there at least to assist the woman that has just put to bed. Maybe if it is the firstborn, you trained that woman how to take proper care of the child, and by so doing, they feel relaxed. Some fact they feel happy in doing it. They are taking care of their children, but at least directly or indirectly they are helping themselves. But nowadays, I think they travel overseas to go and do that. Yes. Then in Yoruba traditions too, maybe in the evening you see the children gathering, and then you see the elderly sitting in their midst. Then start telling tales. They call it Alo Akpagbe or Alo Akpamo in Yoruba tradition. Then they will be mentioning so many names of animals, like tortoise, like fox, like lion, and the children will be clapping. They will be happy with them, and then the elderly too, they feel relaxed, and they've already derived maybe a sort of interest in doing it. It has become part of their life. But this thing, directly or indirectly, is helping them. and it won't just be a matter of just maybe you wake up in the morning, you go to the farm, if you can go, come back, sleep. No, at least it will help them to maybe to have a relief of the mind, whatever they are having in their mind. Yes, they will pour it out, then their muscle become well, every garden thing, then their psyche now is now okay. So all these things is been helping maybe in the lives of the elderly when we say to relax as a sort of relaxation tips.